Kevin Hart to star alongside Kate Blanchett in a Borderlands video game movie.
No. No.
He's going to be playing the character Roland, which I'll try and get
like
a picture
like a soldier, like a big, strong soldier, which is not Kevin Hart.
He's
gonna need to wear some platforms.
Although,
oh my god,
we did watch a Quibbits about Kevin Hart trying to become an action star.
I was about to say, did Quibbits do it? Did
Quibbits do it for him?
Did Quibbits make Kevin Hart an action star?
Obviously, I'll have a picture
Hollywood saw Quibbits.
Roland in our nice little new image spot right there below us. But
imagine, audience, imagine me looking at it now.
Okay.
Whoa!
Welcome everybody to the Good Comedy Podcast. I'm Colin.
I'm John.
And this week we have our first guest on the Good Comedy Podcast.
Hi. I don't know what my intro is supposed to be. Hi, I'm Cailyn.
You know her.
And this is Butterball.
That's Butterball.
I don't know.
We've got a great show for you today.
Yeah. I don't know if it's right to say you know her. I was in Young Shark Man as Young Shark Man's mother.
You know her as Young Shark Man's mother. And our social media manager.
Yes.
Let me do the line. Sharkman, no.
It's like we're back in the video. It's incredible. Oh man. So talking about Borderlands, in that realm, have you guys seen the trailer for King Kong or Godzilla versus Kong?
Yes, I wanted to talk about that. Oh my god.
Oh shoot, I took yours. Okay.
No,
yes, let's get into it. Because I've got some thoughts. Firstly, I'm excited. Like, you don't go to a King Kong Godzilla movie for art. I'm just excited for big monsters to fight.
Did you see Godzilla King of Monsters?
That was the second one, yes?
That was yeah.
Yes, I saw that one. Oh yeah.
Cailyn and I also
crazy.
saw that one.
Like, it's not good.
No.
It's not a good movie.
It isn't.
It's not good.
But like, there's a certain point in those films where you just kind of accept that it's a bad script and the human storylines don't matter.
Oh my god. And the human storylines are like most of the movie. You're just watching the humans just going, when are the monsters gonna fight?
I know that was
But when the monsters do fight.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That was like one thing people liked about the first Godzilla. Because it centered around like a family or something who ended up like not mattering beyond the first movie.
I just remember them selling the first film heavily with Bryan Cranston being in it and then him dying like the first scene.
Yeah.
And then you're just following this random soldier played by Aaron Taylor Johnson. Who like hardly does anything.
Yeah.
But my main concern with this film coming out, Godzilla vs. Kong, is that the first thing we hear in the trailer is Kong is our only hope. Godzilla has become evil.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next image with it is them towing a chained King Kong into the middle of an ocean, like Godzilla's domain.
Yeah.
And they show explicitly that Godzilla is strong enough to just plow through an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Exactly the same kind of aircraft carriers they're carrying King Kong on. Now, maybe since he's a big gorilla, there's a difference, but normal gorillas aren't natural swimmers, so they've basically just doomed King Kong to drown.
Okay, this is an interesting point about King Kong. He isn't a good fighter, right? No. Like, King Kong was killed by, like, planes. Like, normal, like, 3 planes shooting him off of a building. And Godzilla can run through an aircraft carrier.
Well, okay, to be fair, I didn't see Kong Skull Island, but from the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer, it seems to be that King Kong is now like Planet of the Apes gorilla smart and remembers like ancient war.
Yes,
he's like the last of the giant gorillas.
Yeah, he can use tools. he's developed enough to use tools.
He uses a tool to deflect Godzilla's ray.
I think it's
nuclear beam ray.
It's so
he can deflect a nuclear beam.
It's so funny. Yeah, because it's like a gamma ray, right? Just like it's pure radiation. And then that King Kong is so outmatched by Godzilla that they have to retcon King Kong into being like an intelligent monster that remembers an ancient war and also has a spear that can deflect radiation.
Exactly. That's also weird. It's been a long time since I've seen Kong Skull Island, but I'm pretty sure he dies in that film.
Yeah, because King Kong dies.
Is another King Kong?
I guess he lived.
Yeah.
Oh, we froze King Kong for this very moment.
Is he like confirmed dead, or is he just like passed out?
Well, that's a good question.
There's that like little girl in the trailer who's like, I connected with King Kong, which I fully expect that little girl and Millie Bobby Brown to like shoot each other.
Those two
battle.
better deck it out too. Like while the giant battle's going on, they're just having like a slap fight.
Because Millie's definitely in Godzilla's corner for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been so long, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, does Kong die in Skull Island? As the others retreat, the giant skull crawler emerges from the lake, and Kong crushes Packard. The skull crawler fights and overpowers Kong, but in the end, the ape is victorious with the human's help. Okay, so he doesn't die. I could have sworn he died. So he's still alive. He's grown a beard, and he's ready to fight Godzilla.
Oh, he's aged.
Can we talk about something about the universe?
Yeah.
This monsters universe. After the events, basically, of Godzilla King of Monsters, when monsters basically attacked every spot on Earth, society would not ever go back to normal, ever.
No.
Like, no, if I was, like, working at a McDonald's and, like, King Ghidorah came through my town, it's like, I'm not ever going to work at McDonald's ever again. The paradigm of civilization has changed so much that we understand that there are giant monsters just sitting under Earth waiting to kill us all. Like, everyone's life would be completely revolved around that. And it's like our only hope is to...
What do you do?
It's like the only hope to save my society is to push a giant gorilla out into the ocean towards a giant lizard and hope that they kill each other.
Let them fight, as they said in the first one. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm super pumped. Definitely think Kong should die in the first scene if that's their first battle encounter in the ocean.
Now, I saw Godzilla King of Monsters for one reason, and it was because of Mothra. Because in the Godzilla games, like the Godzilla fighting games, I was always Mothra, and I kicked ass as Mothra. But then King of Monsters really did Mothra super dirty. So I am a little... I feel like I'm definitely going to watch Godzilla versus Kong, but I'll be bitter about it. For Mothra.
Yeah, Mothra should have been doing way more.
No, I agree.
She killed one of the monsters. But then the monster was... Do you remember?
Yeah, but it came back. It wasn't actually bad.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They did Mothra dirty. And like the whole movie sort of revolved around Millie Bobby Brown with Mothra at first.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning.
Oh yeah, spoilers.
The monsters fight
at the end of the
some
conversation.
of them don't make it.
Yeah. Everything you just heard is a
Colin?
spoiler.
Let me see. I got a whole list of entertainment news here. Robert Rodriguez rebooting Spy Kids.
Whoa.
Cailyn and I, can we talk about the
Shark
Boy and Lava Boy, We Can Be Heroes movie?
Yeah, We Can Be Heroes thing. Yeah. Go for
Cailyn and I.
Hilarious. So bad.
Shark Boy doesn't say a single word.
Not a word.
He just like growls and he's angry.
Yeah, he makes like one noise.
Well, they didn't get Taylor Lautner, so they're probably like.
But it's very obviously not Taylor Lautner at that point. Just have him say something.
Yeah.
Like, also Taylor Lautner was a kid. This could just be the grown-up version of him. He can talk.
Yeah.
But apparently his mind is deteriorated into sharkness, and he can't talk anymore. And he's barely in it.
He's lived in the ocean for too long.
Lava Girl doesn't even really say much.
No, they're not. They're not even like the parents of the main character.
Yeah.
They're the parents.
What? I thought they were.
No,
it's Pedro Pascal is the dad of the main child.
Mm-hmm. But doesn't the child always say like, "I'm the daughter of Shark
she
Boy"?
is in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little girl who kicks the shit out of everyone.
Yes. She has like a shark rage.
She has like shark rage.
Where she puts on glasses.
Uh-oh. Did we lose him again?
Oh. I think so.
Why?
Maybe he's just really thinking about what we said.
Yeah. So shark rage. She's a shark rage. She beats the shit out of everyone. The funniest hero in it is definitely... What's his name? Blinding fast.
Blinding speed.
No, it's literally like blindingly fast. His name's like blinding fast.
I'm gonna look up his name. But the thing is,
he's like the Flash. He's like the speedster who's not fast at all.
No, he's like bike speed.
Send him the video of.
He's really not.
Send him the video of blinding fast.
Bike speed.
If you can find it on YouTube.
His name is Blinding Fast.
Blinding Fast.
Okay.
He just glows really bright while he runs, so everyone goes blind.
The scenes where he is running are absolutely hilarious because he's not that fast.
Yeah.
He's just sort of a little bit faster than a human could probably go.
Sure.
There's a scene where these newscasters are like blinding fast runs past. And the newscasters are like, "Whoa, did you see that?" And Colin and I were like, "Yes."
Yeah. He's like,
yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
But then the newscasters were like, "Of course you didn't.
Yeah.
It was blinding fast."
And he literally runs like hunched over. He's like,
let's see this.
Oh no, what a terrible time to freeze. How does this happen on our own internet?
We should send this to Spectrum to use as an ad.
Yeah. Spectrum Internet.
Get it. It.
Did somebody ring the Dinkster? Is DinksterDaily still going?
I think the Dinkster passed away.
Yeah, the actor passed away a long time ago, but
Oh, I'm sorry, John. You look distressed. Sorry.
Do you know DinksterDaily?
Yeah, 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago, he posted. He's on day, what is that? 1,792 of posting somebody ring the Dinkster clip.
Yeah, that's almost 5 years.
What an incredible way to become YouTube famous. Just posting the same video.
59.2 thousand subscribers.
Which day was
Incredible.
DinksterDaily? Like, when did he get his most views?
Oh, I could look up what the most viewed video
that's
is.
Interesting.
Most popular. Number 258 has 2.1 million views.
Awesome.
Incredible.
Let's see what happens. Let's see. Looks like a guy landed in a big cowboy hat. And he said, "Somebody ring the Dinkster." So that is a cool one.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised DinksterDaily is still getting views, because that's definitely a one-trick pony.
The top comment is, "Why is this the most viewed?" There are people subscribed to this who see the Daily Dinkster and they click it and see, "Somebody ring the Dinkster." Oh, it seems there's been a quality improvement over the years.
Yes. The video 1 year ago is much clearer than the one 4 years ago.
They did a Watch Mojo parody called Top 10 Dinksters of All Time. The fuck? Oh, let's see what else.
Bridgerton is the Netflix thing right now. I haven't watched it. But
Bridgerton?
yes, it's based on books. This TV article says Bridgerton star Ray J. Jean Page described show as a mix of Jane Austen, Gossip Girl, and 45 Shades of Grey.
Only 45.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe they went for that. I don't know. The angle.
So it's not quite as sexy as 50 Shades.
Yeah.
But how much less is 45 comparable to 50 Shades of Grey? Like, just less bondage, or?
If you had 50 Shades of Grey, like a picture of 50 Shades of Grey and a picture of 45 Shades of Grey, would you be able to tell which one was which?
I don't
just
think
by at a glance.
Well, maybe because there are 5 less shades. That's 5.
True.
That's like a whole row of gray missing.
Right. What does gray describe in the title of the shades? You know? Do you know what I mean?
Isn't it like the 50 Shades of Grey are like the 50 ways you can look at the character Grey, right?
Oh, so there's a character Grey. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, so the guy in 50 Shades of Grey, the bondage man, is Christian Grey. Okay. And the 50 Shades, I guess, are just like the 50 ways in which he emotionally abuses his love interest. All at Edward Cullen. He's based off of Edward Cullen.
So he gaslights a lot. He's a big gaslighter.
He's a fucking sociopath.
There's one line, and I know this because my aunt has an obsession with 50 Shades of Grey. There's a line where he's like, what is her name? Anastasia Steele, I think. He's like, Anastasia.
What?
Yes.
How is that name more absurd than Christian Grey? Anyways, go ahead.
He's like, I don't make love, Anastasia. I fuck. And she's just like, oh. So it's a little bit.
Ew, gross.
So I think,
make love.
I think those 5 Shades of Grey do matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bridgerton doesn't make love either, but instead of fuck, they frick.
They frick.
Because it is like old timey, and I've heard that there's like a sex scene in a library, and they're like fake in love, but real in I don't know.
Interesting.
Very complicated.
Library sex scenes are always good. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how many library sex scenes I've seen.
Can't say I've seen many either.
Anyway.
What do you think, Colin, about library sex scenes?
I'm incredibly impartial to them, believe it or not.
What section of the library do you guys think would be the best place to have a sex scene?
Math. Because your girl...
The math section of the library?
Why? You know why? Because your girl will be throwing some crazy shapes.
I'm into it.
Like, I can't think of any other sex allegories for the...
I don't know. If I was in a sex scene in the math section of a library, I'd feel super incompetent because I can't do math at all.
Oh my god, I haven't done math since high school. I didn't do a single math class all through college. Now my brain is like rotting.
Colin just wants to move on.
No. I'm just really stretching in my mind another spot in the library.
Well, biology is one, but that's a little too obvious, I think.
Yeah.
The brewery section. So you can find out how to get that head.
I don't quite get that one.
What? Like the head of a beer, the foam?
Oh, I didn't know that's what that's called.
Know how to...
I don't know if there's a brewery section of a librry, though.
Know how to ferment that...
Is there a math section?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeast.
Oh. Ew, the yeast.
Next topic. Moving on.
Okay, if you shouldn't be having, there shouldn't be noticeable yeast.
Well, what? You can learn that in the brewery section.
Go to a doctor if you have noticeable yeast.
You're already in the library. You can look it up.
Been doing it all wrong.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. Let's look at some global tech news.
Can I really quick talk about one more line that's in 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah. For sure.
There is a line where they refer to a butthole as a chocolate starfish.
Ooh. Juicy. So, okay.
Which is just awful.
What? Yeah. Why do they do that?
I couldn't tell you.
I
couldn't tell you. I don't know why someone would ever write that phrase. But we can thank E.L. James.
She went to like a synonym generator and typed in butthole and chocolate starfish came out.
She did most of her thesaurus was just Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
We're moving to the Saudi Arabia unveils its vision for a city without cars and streets that's built in a 170-kilometer straight line.
Okay. So it's just a bunch of buildings in a straight line?
That doesn't seem like much of a city.
It is...
Seems just sort of like a stretch of... A city stretch.
Yes. So this is sort of a thing with these oil empires, sort of Middle Eastern countries, and building awful uninhabited super cities that no one wants to live in and are terrible. And this is the next in line for that is NEOM. That's the name of the city.
I just thought you were moving really fast.
NEOM. Because that's how fast you're going to be able to travel. Because it's blinding fast. You're going to go blinding fast.
Everybody runs like this.
Yeah.
How is it a city if there are no roads? Like, how do you get from one building to the next?
So there are the plan. I'm looking at it now. There's 3 layers: pedestrian layer, service layer, spine layer. The pedestrian layer is like where people are going to be. The invisible infrastructure layer is going to be where all the serfs are who aren't part of the Saudi Arabian royal family. They have to be and live where no one can see them. And then the spine layer where probably all the rails and the AI cars are going to be. So that's how you get transported, is basically there's just a giant subway and road right underneath the entire city.
So there is a road, it's just on a rail.
Yeah.
And like deep underground.
Yeah.
The city's communities will be cognitive, powered by artificial intelligence, which is bullshit.
That doesn't sound... I wouldn't feel safe.
Continuously learning predictive ways to make life easier. And making the pores more invisible.
No, I think it does say that it's zero emissions, though.
Yeah, right.
Interesting. Okay.
Creating time for both residents and businesses. Yeah, funded completely by the sale of crude oil. It is.
So they're zero emissions, but they're It's a city physically representing the caste system, like the class system.
Yeah.
But zero emissions.
Zero emissions. There was another one of these. I think it might have been the UAE. It might have been Saudi Arabia though too. No, it is NEOM. Okay, so this is the same city. They changed it to a giant straight line. They want it to be powered by AI.
Mm-hmm.
Just scary. I feel like nobody...
It's kind of scary.
I mean, call me paranoid, but I don't think people take Terminator as seriously as they should.
Well, here's the thing about technology and AI. It doesn't exist. And people who try to tell you exist are liars, and that all AI is actually just a bunch of service workers in a building going through
it's not
things.
Quite there yet.
Yeah, it isn't there yet.
But I'm saying maybe we shouldn't get there.
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. The whole
basically
Jurassic
the
Park
entirety of Silicon Valley is worth is built on top of technology that isn't there yet. And that they're faking at the moment with buildings full of low paid workers.
Mm-hmm. The region selected. Oh,
I think we're losing John.
Darkness, my old friend.
Coming in spurts.
Oh,
there we go.
You're back.
Hello.
Please say your line again.
Hello, my line.
Thank you.
I will say, I think it's interesting. It says the region selected for NEOM has a relatively mild climate compared to most of Saudi Arabia.
They decided not to build one of their cities in a horrible place so there's no water.
That's interesting. I'm still not picturing it very well. Mainly because buildings is it just one big building attached to each other?
From the model, it kind of seems like the underlayers are sort of at least the surface layer is one big layer right underground.
So it's just a city in a big skyscraper.
No, it's just it is a bunch of singular buildings, but all in a straight line, which sucks. That sucks so bad.
Yeah,
put it on its side.
It's just a horizontal skyscraper.
That sucks so hard. How wide is it? Because it's
yeah.
What if the thing you need is all the way on the other side of the fucking strip? That sucks. That sucks so bad. There's no circular sort of area you have. You have to, if you need to be somewhere that's all the way down the line, you have to go all the way down the line. Traffic is going to be horrible. Mm-hmm. There's one subway line that everyone has to use.
Well,
how many people
keep us updated, Saudi?
To live?
How many people?
Yeah.
Let's see. It's going to be 10,200 square miles.
What? Okay. That's like a country. It's like a tiny country.
Could you? I'm not getting on that fucking railway. No fucking way.
What if it shuts down? What if it breaks down?
Yeah, like, that's true. Screwed. What the hell?
It will extend 460 kilometers along the coast of the Red Sea.
Wow.
Maybe that's the point. It's all supposed to be coastal living.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
It'll be completely empty, just like Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
John, Colin and I were talking about this question earlier. If you could time travel back to the Middle Ages, what talent would you use to make money?
Oh, interesting. What would be my trade?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about this, and I was like, I don't think I could.
I think like, people were.
If I went back like 5 years in time, I don't know if I would be able to know enough. I could predict things, but like I wouldn't know in any way how to be like to capitalize on any of my knowledge.
Sure.
Because I wouldn't know like I wouldn't know like precise dates.
So do I have to like apply my current knowledge into my profession when I go back, or am I assuming that I would have like had my youth to grow and learn a trade after having gone back in time?
You have your memories.
Yeah.
So like
I have my current memories.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like you get thrown back in time.
I just think people as a whole were a lot more talented in the Middle Ages because everybody could like weave and make anything from scratch, like build a house.
Right.
I can't do any of that.
Sure. Huh. Well, maybe I'd be the guy driving the dead person cart throughout the town, yelling, "Bring out your dead!" Because I used to deliver things, but I have a Class B,
and you know to wash your hands afterwards so you don't get sick.
Yeah,
because you know about germs and stuff.
Yeah, you could.
I could be a medieval doctor. I think I would know enough to save at least a few lives as a medieval doctor.
All you need is a few leeches. Just throw them on there.
I just feel like,
isn't medieval, Middle Ages sort of medicine just like, eat this seed, bite this towel, I'm gonna remove your leg.
Yeah.
So.
It's literally just like, just eat some fruit, man. You might live if you eat some fruit, or wash your hands. Try to wash your hands. We at least
have knowledge of like scurvy, right?
I would go back.
Be like, here, you need to eat like an orange. That's why all your scars are popping open. You have scurvy, George.
I would go back honestly, and fuck up all of history. Like I would tell everyone about guns. Like everywhere. I'd give every nation on earth guns. I'd be like, look, there's a land across the sea. Give me a boat. I gotta bring guns over there. I gotta bring guns. Just give everyone guns.
So, in other words, Colin really just wants to get a jump on imperialism.
No, it'll literally be the end. Just every nation will be complete. There'll be even more countries in modern times because nothing ever got absorbed because everyone has guns.
Okay.
Colin assassinates Christopher Columbus and becomes the next Columbus.
I just like
Doctor's good. Doctor is a good option.
America isn't discovered for another like 300 years because I just shoot Christopher Columbus.
Didn't they know? Wasn't it the thing that they knew America was there?
They had a general idea that there was something there. But
Christopher Columbus was just like, I'm gonna be the one to kill the people here and take over it.
No, Christopher Columbus was literally just like, I'm a moron. And I think that the sea connects over to Asia, so think of the trade routes if we went over there. I can prove the world's round, even though ancient civilizations proved it a long time ago. We're just idiots who reverted in the Dark Ages. So just like,
yeah.
Yeah.
As long as the royal family can fund my travel, then I'll go wherever.
I would make guns, but only for me. I would be the only one with a gun, and people would think I'm like a witch that can kill people from a distance.
I'm impressed that you know how to make a gun now. That's amazing.
I mean, how hard is it, right? I get gunpowder. I go along the Silk Road. I get the gunpowder, which is being used.
Right.
I bring it back. Fire makes gunpowder explode. I can get the general gist of a gun down. I need a metal tube and a metal ball and a little thing full of gunpowder to shoot it off.
So it says here the Middle Ages are technically 5th century to 13th, 14th, 15th century.
Okay.
Cannons were invented in 12th century, so you'd have to think about when you were coming into the Middle
they already
Ages.
have guns. I'd be like, you can make these shoot a bunch of bullets.
Guess you have to make a nuke.
Would you just bring like an AK-47?
I would bring an AK-47 and win every battle by myself. I'd be like, just hire me. I'll win Hastings. Don't worry about it.
You guys just chill out. I'll be right back.
I'd be like, slavery ends now.
Well, you could. Okay. Couldn't you sort of stop slavery from happening?
Would I? I'm just one man.
With an AK-47.
I guess. But 500 men with a musket could probably take me down.
Maybe. Not if you get them, like, between shots.
I would literally just make them think I am some sort of... Try and convince them I'm some sort of god with a magical weapon.
It's your magic wand.
And then the future would change so that you would be the center of Scientology, right?
I'd be like, I'm the new Jesus. The killer Jesus.
Good stuff.
I'm trying to bring it all back to the sex scene in the library and changed history of Colin Smith with his magic pistol.
It wouldn't be a math section. It would just be a Colin Smith section.
I feel like in the future people would read that book and be like, this guy fucking time traveled. You've just fucked up all world history, and we know it. Like, there's no way he had that gun.
I feel like QAnon would be all over you.
I would be. My existence in the past would definitely fuck up everyone's minds in the future.
Man, you really thought big with your answer. Here I was just picking up people's dead bodies, and you're like, I'm gonna shoot everyone.
Well, I guess in order to go in line with the question, do you know how to build a gun? No.
Yeah, I'd have to bring it back with me.
That's not a
marshmallow gun, perhaps.
You're bringing your knowledge.
I was saying that
I
could try and be a science fiction writer. Because my ideas would be like way fucking ahead of the times.
Everybody be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Oh
no.
What's a power converter? Okay. I've got a game for us to close this off.
Cool.
So I've kind of developed this game with some friends back in the day where we create our movie, our own movie, based on each player coming up with certain elements of what makes a film good, like a protagonist, an antagonist, a setting, a genre, a conflict, and protagonist, antagonist, setting, genre, conflict, and a theme. That's probably good. And then the title. We come up with the title at the end. So I'm going to need one of you to plug your ears, and I'm going to ask you to fill out two prompts that I give you. But first I should probably write mine so I don't become biased.
Do you want to go first?
I guess I can go first.
Take my headphones out.
You're not going to be able to listen to what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. To the closet I
He
go.
might have to leave.
Okay.
All right.
Colin.
Yeah.
I need a setting and a theme. No, a setting and an antagonist.
Setting and an antagonist.
Yeah.
A boat.
Okay.
A steamboat.
Ooh.
And the antagonist would be a mime.
A mime?
A mime.
Okay. Okay. Now it's time for Cailyn.
Okay, Cailyn.
Okay.
Okay.
Cailyn.
Yes.
We need a protagonist and a theme.
Protagonist, Hayden Christensen.
Oh. Hayden is everyone's protagonist.
I agree. He's a good one.
Yeah.
And then a theme.
Yeah. What's the message?
Chicken noodle soup is bad.
Okay. All right.
Should I grab Colin?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colin!
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Make That Movie, the game in which we find the title for the world's next best film. This film in particular stars the protagonist Hayden Christensen against his fatal foe, a mime. these two mega stars fight on a steamboat while they look for a missing jewel in this wonderful romance. What will they learn? What's the point of all of this? Well, the theme, as we all know, is chicken noodle soup is bad. So the goal of this game is to put all of these elements together into somewhat of a coherent idea and then title it. So there's romance, there's mystery with a missing jewel, there's mimery, and there's Hayden Christensen. Oh, and chicken noodle soup.
Okay.
How do we make this film?
I imagine a scene where Hayden Christensen's character reaches out for like the jewel, but as he tries to grab it, there's an invisible wall in the way.
Oh.
It's like, he's like, mime.
Mime.
And the mime's like,
the mime jumps out from a corner like, ooh.
Maybe the mystery is that once the jewel is gone, all chicken noodle soup rots.
It rots. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. So the steamboat is traveling to deliver a big delivery of chicken noodle soup.
Yeah.
And Hayden Christensen is aiding in that delivery, but the mime is off to thwart his plans by stealing the magical chicken noodle jewel. that powers the flavor.
But at the end, they realize the jewel missing isn't what made the chicken noodle soup rot. It's just bad.
The boat crashes, letting all the chicken noodle soup into the river, polluting it for 10 years.
But you know what? The chicken noodle soup, it didn't even matter all along, because Hayden and the Mime in their struggle learned that they love each other more
yes.
than they love chicken noodle soup. Thus the theme, chicken noodle soup equals bad in this romance between a Mime and Hayden Christensen.
There's gotta be like a steamy library sex scene.
On a steamboat?
Yeah.
There's a steamboat library?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very hot on the steamboat.
Hayden Christensen has his own quarters, and he brought his library collection. What? Okay.
Of just math
That's
books.
an interesting sex scene with a mime. What mimery techniques do you think would make that sex scene like even better?
Pulling the rope.
Rope.
Mime stripper pole.
He's just like spinning around in the middle of it here.
That
incredible.
Is not a fun sight. This movie is not fun for the whole family.
What? Okay.
There's one disturbing scene right in the middle of the movie that no one will ever be able to forget.
What do we name this film?
No
I
one
think
will
we've got
want to forget.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I think we've got a pretty good grasp on a rough plot, but what are we gonna name the film?
Steamboat Chickey.
Steamboat Chickey.
Mystery Mimery Chicky Noodle.
Steamboat
Chicky Noodles Steamboat Love. Wait, it has that. There needs to be like a jewel aspect, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
Steamboat Chickey, the case of the missing.
Eat Mime Love.
Yeah. No.
Eat Mime Love.
No. Eat Pray Love is about a middle-aged woman's journey to find herself by traveling.
Yes.
Eating a lot of food.
Yeah.
Hayden Christensen is not a middle-aged woman.
Unless
on a journey eating chicken noodle soup.
It's not eating chicken noodle soup.
Making love to a mime.
It's figuring out chicken noodle soup is bad.
Right.
And trying to
how are
find
you
a
gonna
jewel.
figure out it's bad if you don't eat it? Eat
Well,
Mime Love.
It rots once the jewel goes missing. That's not hard to see.
Love is stronger than chicken noodle soup. The Hayden Christensen story.
Oh,
What? There's a mime on this boat. That's a good
chicken noodle soup for the mime.
Chicken noodle soup for the mime.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Chicken jewel soup for the mime.
Chicken jewel heist for the mime.
It's just called Mime Sex Scene.
I'm okay with that mime sex scene for a title
featuring Hayden Christensen and his personal library of math books.
Yeah,
that kind of sounds like an Indiana Jones movie.
I'm into it. Yeah. All right.
Indiana Jones in the mime sex scene.
Honestly, I think not only did we come up with a good story and a good title, but I think we have a pretty good pitch for Hayden Christensen being the next Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I think so. They are rebooting it. Call us. We have ideas, guys.
Hollywood, hey.
I'm taking the idol, Indy.
We
will try.
We will push Hollywood where they've never gone before, and that is with a mime sex scene.
A graphic mime sex scene, apparently.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I'd watch it.
I'd watch it too. I mean, you'd be crazy not to.
Yeah.
You'd be crazy not to. That's what this is saying. Or you'd be crazy too.
Yeah, that's the title card.
If you watch this movie,
you'd be crazy not to.
It probably won't be very critically acclaimed. It'll be a cult classic, I know it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for watching the Good Comedy Podcast. Our links should be down below. I need to add a Patreon link, so that should hopefully be down there. But we got Twitter. Make sure to subscribe to all those things in the description. I can't name them all right now.
Instagram?
We lost John right at the end.
Well, you guys have Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube.
That's
and
real
Patreon.
Nice of you. We really appreciate it.
Oh, he's back. What happened?
I don't know, but if you guys want to see more of this, maybe consider joining our Patreon so we can afford better internet.
Yeah. That's our first buy.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
It's only $5 a month to subscribe to these guys.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.
Catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, have a good day.
All right, we'll just play the music there.